Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court in Abuja has fixed judgment for November 20th in the terrorism trial of the detained leader. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, Iran strongly condemned on Friday what it called savage Israeli attacks on Lebanon after it arc foe hit targets belonging to the Tehran-backed Hezbollah movement. In a statement, the Iranian Foreign Ministry urged the United Nations, the international community, and regional countries to confront the warmongering of Israel while offering condolences to the martyrdom of Lebanese citizens during the savage attacks. At number 9, Mikel Arteta said Granit Xhaka had made him a better coach as the Arsenal manager prepares to lock horns with the Sunderland captain on Saturday. Midfielder Xhaka returned to the Premier League in July with newly promoted Sunderland after 2 years at Bayer Leverkusen following his 2023 departure from Emirates Stadium. The Swiss international, 33, had some rocky times during his 7-year spell at Arsenal. He was stripped of the captaincy by Arteta's predecessor, Unai Emery, following an angry confrontation with home fans at a match in October 2019. At number 8, the Nigeria Employers Conservative Association has backed the proposed 15% fuel import tariff. NECA Director General Wale Smart Oyerinde said this on Friday, arguing that the movement will enhance local production of the commodity, while critics have faulted the move, arguing it will lead to an increase in the landing cost of the product. NECA believes the policy is a step in the right direction. At number 7, the Corps Marshal of the Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, Shehu Mohammed, has urged motorists across Nigeria to adopt safer driving habits and take personal responsibility for protecting lives and property on the road. Mohammed made the call in Port Harcourt during the flag-off of the 2025 Ember Months Road Safety Campaign, themed Take Responsibility for Your Safety, Stop Distracted Driving. He said the campaign aims to reduce road crashes and fatalities often associated with the festive season by encouraging safer attitudes among all categories of road users. At number 6, the Ogun State Police Command says it has dismantled a notorious syndicate of Cameroonian nationals allegedly engaging in human trafficking, luring and kidnapping unsuspecting victims under the guise of visa processing. The public relations officer of the command, Omolola Odutola, confirmed this in a statement issued in Abeokuta, the state capital. At number 5, President Bola Tinubu has ordered a strict prohibition on the sale or transfer of any properties owned by the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, located within or adjacent to airport areas. This policy was revealed by the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, during a briefing with State House reporters following the Federal Executive Council meeting in Abuja. At number 4, the Governing Council of the University of Abuja, now Yakubu Gowon University, has approved the appointment of Professor Hakeem Fawehimi as substantive Vice Chancellor. The appointment was announced during the 80th Extraordinary Meeting of Council on Friday. According to a statement by the institution's acting head of information, Dr. Habib Yakub, his appointment as a substantive VC to the university comes after months of the university being under the leadership of acting VCs who were appointed by the federal government as a result of controversies which trailed the appointment of the former VC, Professor Aisha Maikudi. At number 3, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Waidi Shaibu, says troops will sustain offensive actions until insurgents are denied all support and sanctuary. The Army Chief made the declaration during his maiden tour of the Theatre Command, Operation Hadinkai, in Maiduguri, Borno State. According to a statement signed by the Acting Director, Army Public Relations, Apollina Anele, General Shaibu urged troops to intensify operations with a view of crushing the remnants of insurgents and restoring lasting peace to the northeast. At number 2, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, led by the acting national chairman, Abdulrahman-Led, has elected Mao Ohabunwa as the chairman of its new board of trustees for the party. Ohabunwa was elected on Friday at a ceremony at the FCT minister's official residence in Abuja. At the event, Issa Dansidi emerged as the secretary of the board. Speaking during the inauguration, Abdulrahman said the move is to restore true values to the party and regain public trust. At number 1, Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court in Abuja has fixed judgment for November 20th in the terrorism trial of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. Justice Omotosho chose the date on Friday while ruling after Kanu failed to open his defense, having exhausted the 6 days allocated to him by the court to conduct his defense. The judge said Kanu, having failed to utilize the opportunity granted to him to conduct his defense, he cannot claim to have been denied the constitutionally guaranteed right to fair hearing. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.